Fast risings, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show, and today on this episode of the B1 Finance Network, we will be discussing the U.S. and Google prepare to clash in monopoly trial. Both have a lot to lose. What does the US have to lose? And what does Google have to lose? Talking about $1 trillion company, you're talking about the US government. What do you guys have to lose? Just like what would you have to lose if you paid the reparations that you owe? All I see is a whole lot of money. A whole lot of money that could be paying the reparations that allowed the US and Google to flourish. Why did I do this article? To simply point that out. We don't care. We don't care that Google's fighting with the United States. We don't care that the United States is fighting with Google. We don't care. Cut the check. That's what we talking about. Cut the check. When are you going to do that? One of the most consequential antitrust trials in decades begins Tuesday. They just want us to care so much. As federal and state prosecutors try to prove that Google illegally stifled competition in the world of online search. Well, the whole United States tries to stifle the black man. So, where's our check? I'm just saying, you want to do something, but you won't do that. One, it's too much like right, and two, that's your whole system. You're not going to throw away your whole system that's based upon thriving off of bashing the black man. Now, are you? A lot is on the line for both sides. They want us to care so much. The lawsuit against Google is a supreme test for the U.S. It's a test for the strength and resilience of the U.S. government, which is trying to use a 133-year-old law. This is, you see how lamestream media goes. It's like back and forth. The giant. This is a David and Goliath, and look at the government. It's a supreme test of the U.S. strength to go against a behemoth like Google, and look at them using that old petty 133-year-old law, that petty law that shouldn't be on the books. And if they didn't have that blasted 133-year-old law, that wasn't standing in the way, that old decrepit law, if it wasn't there, it's standing in the way of the American dream of consumerism, of corporate greed, standing in the way of my slice of the American sweet apple pie. They're trying to use a 133-year-old law to rein in several of the country's most dominant tech giants. For Google, it is a threat to a core profit engine that sits at the heart of $1 trillion empire amassed over the last quarter century. Like I said, cut the check. That drama will unfold over the next 9 weeks before federal district judge Amit Mata. Amit Mata, that sound Indian. Ain't the Google CEO? Ain't he Indian too? Ain't so the judge and the CEO, they both Indian? See, if they was both black, then we know that the judge would automatically go against the black CEO. But see, they on code, so I don't really see you winning, government. This gonna be a settlement. I'm already telling you, boys and girls. What did we learn here today? I'm not reading no more of this. Oh, let me. Uh, it's gonna be in the District of Columbia. He will decide whether Google broke the law and what any consequences might be for the company. It could also involve testimony from Google CEO Sundar Pichai and other well-known tech executives. That's the homie. I said that. I said that's the homie. They did the same thing to Microsoft. Microsoft, they did a settlement that led the way to Google getting in the game. Now they following the same footprint that they seen done, and they doing the same thing. And guess what, boys and girls? We don't care. But see how they on code? See how the two Indian dudes, they're gonna be on code. Watch what I say. I already told you what's gonna happen. Mark my words. Leave comments. You can come back after these 9 weeks that they said and see if I was right. I already done told you. And I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, scold you, and fold you about being off code. Gonna leave you with 4 words as we always do around this time. Subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike, comment your vomit, and share if you care, if you dare. Oh, and where? Over there on all of the various platforms that you see in front of your face. Make sure you go sign the petition. No, zeroantiblack the Patreon, keepitpraw.com. All of that good stuff is in the description. There's a lot of information. Go check it out. Love, peace, blessings, and maloha. Gotta go ha for sure ha. You already know ha. Big brother, light bright, supreme, almighty, signing off.